to try to swallow me. Some days I fall, but I hear your call. I pray I don't hit the ground. Gravity.
See, in order to protect people from seeing the loot stuff, what you should have done is find a picture of him being all big, hairy, and sweaty with his thing hanging out.
No. Anyway, Q waves goodbye as you
Yeah.
disappear from sight, the bell on the door jingling cheerfully. Okay, as you hurry outside, you nearly lose the pastry between your teeth. The gravity of only having 10 minutes sinks in. Candy Club is nearly halfway across town, and if you take the sidewalk you're on now, you definitely won't make it in time. Unless you take a few unsavory shortcuts, that is. You did happen to notice alleyways throughout town, though. Surely they'd help you cut down the distance you need to go, right? It's just that anytime you walk by one lately, an indescribable chill would worm its way through you. And those cops warned you about this kind of stuff. No dangerous unlit area with a killer on the loose and all. Maybe it would be safer because it's day. Maybe killers work like vampires. The thought of darting through alleyways and the cops... Yeah. The thought of darting through alleyways and cops' warnings unsettled you, but a food service worker gotta do what a food service worker has gotta do. You've got this, Sandra. You mutter to yourself in a silent mantra. You quickly steel your nerves and turn into the dim area, deciding to just run your way through. Closing your eyes, you grip your breakfast tightly in your hands, braving your way through the alleyway. As you run, however, you suddenly bump into somebody. With a gasp, you open your eyes to see a flash of red fabric flutter past your vision. You turn to offer an apology to the person you ran into, but upon turning around, you see no one. It was a cultist. The cultists. His fat ass covering the screen. Hero, did you take screenshot? I sent it to you, Fox. Or no, I sent it to Phoenix by accident. Oops, my bad. Well, Phoenix gets to see it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Well, Phoenix is gonna enjoy it.
Oh, there we go. I thought I had you selected. I think it fucked up. Because I swear to God I had you selected, but I guess it was being dumb. Anyway. Cultists. Yes. You could have sworn someone was there a second ago, but the only thing you've seen behind you is a bucket and a mop. A rather pungent fishy smell is lingering in the air as well, making you crinkle your nose with disgust. Capture the cultist. Yuck. Despite your curiosity, you decide now is not the best time for investigating strange happenings in an alley. Especially with work starting so soon. Clearing your mind for the moment's weird events, you face forward once more, continuing your run to the Candy Club. You finally make it to work. Adjust your work hat and shaking off any nerves, you step inside. Sliding doors slowly were shut behind you as you notice Kevin prying open a box. He glances up at you, his eyebrows raising.
Oh, Sandra, you showed up.
Bruh, I already got paranormal weird stuff happening at my new apartment. Why do I gotta see Bob's fat cheeks?
Is that what Phoenix said?
Yeah. I don't know, Phoenix.
Say it's a good luck charm.
It's a good luck charm. His fat ass will protect you.
May the cheeks guide you and caress you.
No. Anyway, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't I? Kevin shrugs, getting the box open and organizing the candy boxes inside.
You can't ever be too hopeful, you know.
You want to say something, but you aren't sure what. You watch him slide various boxes of licorice and gummy candies into glass cabinets as he continues.
Ew, licorice. It's only good when it's strawberry licorice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Oops.
Come on, let me see the screen. Thank you. Anyways, you're a newbie. I'm not gonna make you do anything crazy to start. So do you think you can register and greet customers?
You nod enthusiastically, flashing a thumbs up. Yes, I'm ready. Oh, let's see. I mean, we always get to see his cheeks since it's part of your face. Oh, jeez. True.
You sure sound ready.
He breaks down the empty box, snorting to himself as he pushes open the back door.
I wonder how long that will last. Kevin, go suck yourself off.
Oh, the place is so cutely decorated. I like it. Anyway, ignoring his comment, you stand proudly behind the register, waiting for any early customers. You adjust your bow tie, wanting to look your best as you wait. I called it. What? What did you call? I'm so confused. And wait. However, your daydreaming was cut short when you heard the sound of the door's bells chiming.
Oh my god, who's it gonna be?
Why does he look like that?
Oh.
Why does he look like that? I called
Honey,
it.
it's not Bob Velson
Scrunkly.
anymore. That's Kevin Conrad.
Scrunkly. Turning your attention to the
Scrunkly
entrance of
man.
the candy store, you feel sparks of joy within you, recognizing the familiar face that just came. I'm gonna melt into my fucking chair.
Honey, go ahead and melt. You just came.
Bob, hi! You wave at him excitedly, happy to see someone you know.
Oh,
Bob
boy.
seems to hesitate
Now
for a
here's the part
moment,
where I make
but
you
he
happy.
continues walking in and makes his way up to the counter.
He dresses like me for real, for real.
Ooh.
Hey, wasn't expecting to see you here.
Yeah, it's my first day on the job. Do you need help? Any help finding anything? Bob hums as he taps his chin with his index finger, taking his time to think. His gaze glosses over the candy that was in the counter display case below him, and then his eyes land on you, seemingly studying you closely. His index finger taps against the counter.
The way he looks at you.
Bob shrugs his shoulders lazily. It's the big daddy meat man.
You surprise me.
Oh, feeling a bit adventurous, are we? He gives you a large toothy grin, showcasing all his teeth to you.
Oh, yeah. Nope, just curious.
What you mean by that, Bob? What you mean by that?
Honey, you want to open mouth kiss him. Don't act like you don't know.
I just immediately thought of that stupid fucking kissing meme.
Good. Supper. That's you and me, and you and Bob.
Oh my god. Sure, not a problem.
Wait till I get Bob costume.
God. Yeah. Sure, not a problem. Now let's see what we got here. Gummy hearts, gummy eyeballs, sugar-free gummies. I'm not giving the sugar-free. That's gonna fucking piss him off.
Never give Bob sugar-free.
No. No.
No, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think the right answer is
Deep
the
throat
gummy
some tongue.
eyeballs.
I think so too. The gummy hearts is more like you could like make passes at him, I think. The gummy eyeballs might make him a little bit more curious, I suppose. I don't know.
Well, he is a cannibal, honey.
I exist to torture you. The eyeballs sound good. Fair.
Fox, I exist to torture Hero. What are you talking about?
So you think I should give him the
torture
gummy
Sandra all the
eyeballs?
time.
You think I should give him these?
Yes. Give him.
Everyone
your
seems
balls,
to be
honey.
in. I'm gonna get you.
Drop your balls in his mouth.
I've had gummy eyeballs. I have two. They're actually not that bad, but sure. Oh, well, what do you think about these? Getting out a bag of jelly-filled gummy eyeballs, you place them in front of you. Bob, chill.
I called it.
Gummy eyeballs are pretty good. They are, especially the jelly-filled ones, like they mentioned there. Bob grins widely as he... Shut. Keep it PG. Keep it PG. Keep it PG.
I want those eyeballs.
All right.
So juicy.
Can I read this, please? Anyway, Bob grins wildly as he gawks at the candies. A sliver of drool appears and slips past his bottom lip. You could hear his breathing, which was much heavier.
Good choice.
You're already past PG. We're at like PG-13. Maybe 16.
That's true.
I don't know. He's just fucking eating it! Bob grabs them and immediately starts to munch on them, taking the candies by the handfuls.
Delicious.
Also, I'm still here. Just EPD 18 plus, PG not rated R. We are. It is. I mean, this is 18 plus. I do say that my stuff is 18 plus, so whatever's it does keep me out of trouble. You watch him, the mouth slightly agape in shock. Maybe you should say something to him.
No.
No,
Let him enjoy
I'm
in
gonna
peace.
let him enjoy that shit in peace. Nah, you decide not to say anything, just letting him enjoy the moment. You watch Bob place the last fistful of candy in his mouth. After he finishes eating them, he lets out a satisfied sigh and hums.
Now that hits the spot.
You begin to
By the
awkwardly
way,
shift.
honey, that's how he looks at you.
Shut up.
That's how he looks at you.
Yeah.
When you whimper.
Gosh. You begin to awkwardly shift your weight. Of course, you didn't want to ask him, but you still have a job to do. Can you please pay for the candies?
Oh, right.
Bob stuffs his hand in his pocket, grabbing a crinkled up bill, and he holds it in front of you. Taking the money from Bob, you took notice that there was a weird, almost damp feeling to it. It certainly has seen better days. Pushing a couple of things on the register, it pops open and you grab Bob's change. Here's your change. He grabs the money off of you and slides. God. He grabs the money off of you and slides it into his pocket. Bob mumbles something. You weren't sure what he said, but you assumed it was a thanks. It was nice seeing you. Come again.
Yeah, sure. See ya.
Bob turns his... That's how he looks at a lot of people. Yeah. Bob turns his back from the counter and saunters off, going off to who knows where. Probably work.
He's going to your house to wait for you.
As you watch Bob leave the candy club, your attention is brought back to Kevin, seeming tired. But he might just seem that way all of the time. He takes a seat next to you, remaining quiet. Yeah, an uncomfortable silence settles between you two. Well, with the lack of customers in the shop, you figure now it's a good time to make some small talk. Ask Kevin about work or ask him about Bob? I want to know more about Bob. Maybe
Here's
Kevin
the
knows a
thing.
bit.
Honey, before
What?
you do anything,
Uh-huh.
we know he hates his job. Don't ask about his
Yeah,
job.
I was gonna say, I'm not gonna ask him about it. I think this chaos devil would be in trouble around Bob, both smelling and tasting like cotton candy and all. Oof, fair. Oh, a wild dust skull has appeared, everybody. Catch death incarnate. Anyway. So...
That's not Giratina.
That... Death incarnate is more Yvettal than anything, but Giratina is more like...
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Giratina's the devil.
Yeah. Ask about Bobby
Speaking
Boy
of
and
the
the
devil, ask about
Bobby Bob. Yeah. I already did. So is Bob a regular?
Oh, yeah, he is. He always buys a ton of candy every couple of days. Kind of gives me the creeps.
Really? I guess I don't really see him that way. He seems nice. Your coworker scoffs, looking at you with a raised eyebrow.
I think you may need your eyes checked or something. Either way, he isn't even the worst customer to come in here.
You tilt your head curiously. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Oh. Oh, no.
Dude, where do I even start? There are some kids that come in kind of frequently who just radiate trouble.
Nah, Bob's art. I think we know who he's talking about here. You give Kevin a skeptical look, laughing softly. Oh, come on, Kevin. They're just kids. Kevin walks over to you and shakes his head.
Yeah, but they're little menaces. There's a group of them that came in. One of them steals.
He raises a finger as if counting, adding two more afterwards.
But then there are these two little 5-year-olds or something who are always bringing weirdos in with them. Once they... Oh, please tell me.
It's the boys! It's the Skinny Bob! It's Skinny Bob! It's Spooky Man!
Oh, honey, you know I'm gonna voice these characters, by the way.
Yeah, I'll let you. You can, yeah. Your conversation with Kevin is interrupted by the sound of the bell coming from the shop's entrance. Both of your heads snap to the source of the noise, seeing two little kids giggling obnoxiously as they enter the store. Kevin's face. Kevin's eyes widen as he begins to panic, quickly grabbing your shoulders and speaking quickly in a hushed tone. Skid.
Sandra, you've got to take care of them for me. Please. I absolutely cannot handle them today. Just give them whatever and get them out of here.
You barely have time to register what he's saying before he's gone in a flash, the door to the storeroom slamming shut behind him. You slowly turn forward, looking over the counter as the children approach.
Oh god, here they come.
The smaller of the two is wearing a skeleton onesie, his look completed with white Halloween face paint. The other is on the chubbier side, wearing a bright pumpkin mask and suit. So what if two little kids in Halloween costumes decide to swing by? Kevin has to be overreacting.
Who are you? Yeah, we've never seen you before.
They seem rather offended by your presence in place of Kevin. You try to open your mouth to say something, but they begin talking again.
Oh god.
It's goddamn.
What have you done to him?
Alright. See you, Fox.
Bye, Fox. I guess you could say Fox is gonna fox off.
God.
You're an imposter! Yeah, we want Kevin.
And now they're both shouting. Oh my god.
Kevin! 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 Kevin!
Your head reels for a moment as they continue to chant, quickly scrambling for something to say to them. I'm not, I promise, I work here, see? You motion to your outfit with one hand, pointing to your hat with the other. The pumpkin kid pauses his yelling, tapping his skeleton friend on the arm.
They do have Kevin's clothes.
The skeleton kid stops his yelling as well, mulling over this newfound information as he taps his chin.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah!
You breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, there we go. See? Everything's okay now. The kids nod, their moods seemingly lifted. Good. So since... Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, they mentioned that Skelly Boy here has face paint, so we're not gonna acknowledge the fact that he's just bald. At five years old.
Oh my god. I'm pretty sure, I think it is actually like a mask, because I think Sir Palo has mentioned that they wear masks. So I don't know.
They definitely do. Look at their eyes have the mask eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's funny that the person thinks it's painted on.
Yeah. I mean, it could be like a bald cap-esque type situation where part of it's like a facial, like hat thing, and then the face is painted, but I don't know. It's not, it doesn't really matter the details, I think. So, okay, anyway. Good. So, since Kevin is unfortunately not here, I'm gonna help you two. Is that okay? The pair exchange glances before looking back up at you.
I guess that's okay.
The pumpkin boy nods vigorously in agreement, still a little dejected at the fact that Kevin would not be serving them. However, candy is candy, and it seems that they're going to be happy no matter who it comes from. You beam down at the children, happy to have gotten the situation under control. Perfect! I'm Sandra, and what are your names?
I'm scared.
I like how they do look like they have eyeshadow, true.
My name is Pump.
They seem indefinitely happier now, Pump swaying happily as Skid bounces up and down. How cute!
Yay, 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 yay.
What lovely names. Now, what can I... Oh, jeez.
We want the spooky candy. Yeah, the spooky candy you got.
Spooky candy? Your eyes scan the shelves to see what you can find as they continue chanting. Gummy bears, black gummy. I can give them gummy eyeballs too, as well. I don't think. Yeah, because obviously.
Gummy eyeballs. Here's the thing: they might. I feel like the answer is either gummy eyeballs or gummy bears. I don't think they like black licorice.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
Kid like black licorice.
I'm gonna make a lot of.
I wouldn't be surprised if the answer is gummy bears, but I think gummy eyeballs is the spooky answer.
Yeah, I think that's the spooky answer. Your eyes then land on the jelly-filled eyeballs stored inside one of the brightly colored silos. That's gotta be it. Given how they're dressed, they'll love this. How about some jelly-filled eyeballs? I've heard they're the spookiest candy we have. You see that your suggestion causes them to get even louder and excites them even more than ever, running around in circles, jumping with joy. A small smile grows on your face. Their enthusiasm for spooky candy is quite infectious. As you grab a bag to fill it with your jelly-filled eyeballs, you look at them a bit closer. They look a little graphic for kids like them. You sure you don't want gummy bears? These might be a bit too...
Uh-oh.
And they both shout.
Candy. Spooky. Candy.
You fill up the bag and watch them inhale the candy at an impressive speed, red jelly squirting out of the sugary eyeballs. Gross.
Oh, Lord.
After their little feast comes to an end, the two little kids look up at you with glee. You've managed to brighten their day.
Oh.
Thank you, Kevin, too.
And they're gone. Before you could correct them on your name, they both left with a spring in their step. Ah, how you'd like to be a kid again.
It's okay. You can be a kid around me. Just not the weird way.
Yeah.
Are they gone?
You turn your gaze to your coworker, feeling relief that he's back. You can't help but feel a tinge of frustration, though. He did leave you to handle two very young customers by yourself, which wouldn't be an issue if you weren't so inexperienced. Kevin, what the hell? Did you really have to leave me alone just then? What if I didn't know any better? It's almost as if you're afraid of kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he almost out of... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, my sister. Hold on. I gotta respond to my sister real quick.
Oh, Lord. All right, guys, we're going to take a small little pause.
Oh, no, it was
here.
literally just me typing yeah to her. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, well, I just got the message that food is ready, so I will be leaving for now. I'll be back.
All right. I think I can handle the rest from here. Huh?
I said you continue on without me, sweetheart.
Yeah. You doing voices is just for the fuck of it and for the fun, so.
Yeah, exactly. Goodbye. I love you all. It's the spooky month.
You'll be back later. Anyway, you get going.
Oh, I'll be back for you, all right.
Hey.
My sweet darling.
Arr. Get going. All right. Now it's just me, everybody. Kevin stays silent for a moment, his eyes devoid of any emotion. Just them. Do you want to talk about it? He shivers, shaking his head. No. Your day continues on without any issues. A usual day of work for a newbie working in a candy shop. You learn a lot today, with Kevin teaching you the ins and outs of being a service worker. The tiny emotes, I swear. Fair. It was time to clock out already. Helping Kevin clean up the shop, you make sure everything is neat and tidy for tomorrow. Waving goodbye to your coworker, you step outside the candy club. You begin to make your way back home. Although you can't help but feel a little empty. No one was waiting for you back at your place after all. Your mind suddenly takes you back to Bob. You wonder what he's up to. You figured he must still be working his night away. With a quick change of plans, you decide to head the other way to Boys and Grills to stop by and say hello to him. Just for a bit. You reach the front door of the establishment. As you push on it, it doesn't seem to budge at all. Sighing in disappointment, there was a sense of heaviness weighing on your shoulders as you turned to leave. You were hoping to see Bob and chat with him for a bit, but it seems like you would have to do that another day. The sound of a bell made you stop in your tracks. Turning around, you saw Bob standing there in the now open doorway. What are you doing here? I just wanted to stop by and see my favorite cook. Bob's lips curl up as the corner of his eyes wrinkle. Aw, is that so? Well, why don't you come inside? I'm sure we could find something entertaining to do. Oh. Is that fucking Bob? Wait. Did anybody else see that? Is that a picture of Bob with Guy Fieri? I can't be the only one who noticed that. He's working at night, alright. Oh. Damn, this place is fucking spooky with it, but it's dark. But please tell me I wasn't the only one who saw that. I was not the only one who saw that, right? Please tell me y'all saw it. Please. I wish I could have got a picture. Oh my god, that was so funny. Gosh, that's hilarious. He steps off to the side, inviting you in, giving him an appreciative nod. You take a step inside. It went by too fast. You guys will... I'll take a picture of it in editing when I actually edit it later, so I can show you guys, because I know I'm going to point that out later when I do the editing and whatnot. You made your way up to the bar counter, grabbing a seat at one of the red-colored stools. Yeah, okay. I'm in the middle of closing up shop, and got the grill cleaned, so I can't serve you food right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to be in the way, then. I should leave you to... No! Bob stumbles over his words as he's able to recollect himself. I mean, it's fine and dandy. Doesn't bother me none. What the fuck is happening? Bob? Bob crouches behind the counter, pulls out a pair of black nitrile... Nitrile? I don't know how to say that word. I've never seen that word before. Gloves. He snaps them on his hands while his eyes never leave you and begins to breathe a little louder. Maybe a little too excessively loud. But if you like, you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Really? Well, thank you. You're the best. Oh, it's not a problem. Not one bit. Bob, you're freaking me out a little bit, buddy. You're freaking me out. Also, there's a palafin in the chat. His eyes! Oh, no! My boyfriend picked a terrible time to fucking leave. Bob comes around the counter, making his way towards you. He has his arms outstretched as he stares at you. Bob's eyes flick up and down, seemingly sizing you up as he steps forward. Not a problem at all. Yeah, okay, look, you can see the photo in the back. Just barely. Just barely see it. Granted, it's slightly covered now, but because his big fat ass is in the way. But yeah, it is back there. Oh, I'm glad it's not an issue. I wanted to talk, and you drone on and on about your eventful day at work. Bob didn't really say much as he walked closer to you, but it seems like he was listening. What a great guy! I think I'm about to die, actually. You sense that maybe perhaps you were talking a bit too much if it felt rude not to ask Bob about his day. Enough about my day, what about yours? How was your day, Bob? Before he could answer you, the door to the diner opened, sounding the bell. Oh, it's the police! Are you sure you left it in here? We need to get back to work. Yes, I remember. You heard Bob utter a curse under his breath as he walks back behind the counter again. You notice he seems a bit perturbed. Possibly because he wasn't expecting more customers to come in. Is there anything I can help you two officers with? John shook his head as he held the half-smoked cigarette between his fingers. Wait, what? Wait, what about that hat? What? lmao, the I'm fucked hat. Did I miss something? Wait, did I miss that his hat changed? The picture can be better seen. Yes, and yeah, you can see it better now. Did his hat change? It did? Oh my god, how did I miss that? I was not paying attention to him at all with that. That's so fucking funny. How can somebody be this dense? The your name that I'm playing in this one is so fucking dense, bro. I would have fucking fled. We're just here looking for his wallet. In the meantime, Jack was digging his hand into the cushion of one of the booths. I know it's here somewhere. John groans, holding the bridge of his nose. You could tell his patience was running low. You sure it's here? Yeah, I'm 100% sure. While the two cops began yapping with each other, you took a peek at your phone screen and saw what time it was. It was really late. As much as you enjoy your time with Bob, you need to get going. You could feel the grogginess growing heavier in your eyes. I'm never one to fear from danger, fair. I should head home. It's getting late. I don't mind. You should stay longer. Besides, you just got here. You give him a tired chuckle. As much as you like to, it felt like you could fall asleep at any moment. I appreciate the offer, but I really do have to get going. Hopping off the stool, you walked to the front entrance and opened the door. Before you left, you turned to Bob and waved at him. Have a good night, Bob. Thanks again. I'll talk to you later. See you. Haha, found it. I told you I left it here. John rolls his eyes and he shakes his head. If your head wasn't attached to your shoulders, you'd lose it. The two officers start to bicker with each other again as they left Boys and Grills. Although, as you walked further away, you weren't able to hear anything except for the few snippets of their conversation. Finding it humorous, it got a small chuckle out of you. During your journey back home, you couldn't help but feel delighted that you were able to talk to Bob, even if you didn't get to spend a lot of time with him. But it still made you happy that you were able to see him again after work. He was going to fucking kill me and eat me, chat. He was going to fucking kill me and eat me. We should be worried. You have to admit, though, there was a slight off-putting feeling you have in your chest when you thought back to what Bob was doing before the cops came in. You didn't put much stock into your thoughts. Brushing them off, you just let yourself enjoy the late-night breeze, looking forward to the comfort of your bed. Not too long after you made it home. You were so ready for sleep. Going through your nightly routine, you threw on some pajamas and made a beeline to your bed. Dense-ass main character. For real, Frazzle. For real. Shuffling onto the mattress, you allow your sleepiness to take over, drifting off into a deep slumber. What the fuck is happening? Oh, okay. After a week of bagging candy, ringing up customers, and keeping those excitable kids away from Kevin, it's payday! Yay! Payday! Shaking my head, no survival instinct. For real, girl. All of that financial paperwork with boring ins and outs of wiring and e-checks would finally be worth it. Upon checking your bank account, it was a part-time salary in all of its mediocre glory. Okay, hopefully your check went through. Based on the way you're staring at your phone, I assume it did. Oh, yep. I'm probably gonna head out soon if that's cool. Go ahead, your shift is over anyway. Kevin shrugs slightly. I never stay a minute longer than I need to, so neither should you. Like anyone who sees a decent amount of money for the first time in a while, nothing sounds better to you right now than spending some of it. What if I got some food? You hadn't treated yourself out lately, so it seems about that time you got some good grub. But not too good. You're working on a decent budget, but not a steakhouse budget. Mulling it over, as you put away your name tag and hat, the perfect middle ground option comes to mind. The mall food court. Bye, Kevin. See you, Sandra. You turn to walk outside, but pause. Wait. Maybe I should invite someone to go with me? The mall seems like it would be more fun with someone else. I could invite Kevin, but he's working till close, but maybe he could close up early? Your phone also itches in your pocket for you to invite Bob. It's been a while since you two have hung out. Who should it be? How about we keep going with this dense-ass character trope? Oh, I'm gonna go to page 2 and save. We're gonna invite Bob. Kevin's gonna be busy with work, so it's probably best not to ask him. Besides, Bob sounds like he's fun, like he'd be fun to go out with. Yeah, fun to go out with. Uh-huh. You open your messages with Bob. It would be nice to hang out with him outside of your respective workplaces. You press call on his contact as you walk outside, your phone chiming and wait. And you wait for him to pick up. Just seconds before you thought the call would go to voicemail, a familiar gruff voice picks up. Hello? Oh, hey, Bob. I was wondering if you wanted to go to the mall with me today? Bob grunts. Busy. You're a little taken aback by his sudden answer. Oh, I understand. Maybe some other time then? You offer, slightly dejected but holding out hope. Bob sighs deeply over the receiver. Maybe. You break out into a wide smile, trying to contain yourself. Well, I look forward to it. Yeah? Uh-huh. Anyways, I got some stuff I gotta do, so I can't hang around on the phone with you. Of course. Talk to you later. The line goes dead as Bob hangs up. Well, even if Bob couldn't join you today, he agreed to hang out some other time, so you counted that as a total win. Setting your phone back into your pocket, you pout. Alone at the mall? Well, you suppose it would be fine. But that little twinge of disappointment is still there. You begin your walk to the mall, trying to keep your spirits up with the promise of the world's okayest mall food. lmao, this emote fits so well. It sure does. Whoa! It's a lot bigger than I expected. You didn't know how something so nice could sprout up in a small town like this, but you're happy it's here. Weaving through the parking lot, you arrive at the entrance. You enter the mall, your previous disappointment quickly fading as you're surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors. The nostalgic, upbeat music that fills the air, the colorful shops with bright neon lights, and the laughter and chatter of other people all create an energetic ambience. You do some window shopping, curious about what the stores have to sell. You're impressed by the variety of shops, an edgy clothing store, a pastel flower shop, a fashionable thrift shop, and a retro mobile phone store. As you continue your exploration of the mall, you can't help but feel like something is off. Your stomach grumbles at the exact moment, however. It's probably just the hunger getting to you. You head to the food court, already thinking about what you're going to order. Salty sticks and meaty buns. Oh, wow. The burgers on the menu bring your thoughts back to Bob, and with it, the slight disappointment of him rejecting your invitation earlier. You order your burger and sit down at a booth. Ready to chow down, you take in the atmosphere of the seating area. That is until you spot Bob sitting down alone not too far away from you. Motherfucker, you're here too! Why did you lie to me? Bob, you lied to me, you fat fuck! We all want some meaty bun. This fat bastard lied to me! I don't think he wants anything to do with me. I'm feeling a little sad, bro. Jesus Christ, that's funny. He doesn't seem to notice you though. Excited, you walk up to him. Why the fuck would I do that? He's minding his business. Normal guy hat, bro. Bro, leave this man alone. He don't want anything to do with us other than eating us, clearly. Hey, Bob. Didn't think I'd see you here. Bob jumps at the sound of your voice, almost choking on his burger. Can I sit down with you? He hesitates a bit, but nods with a mouthful of food, gesturing at the empty seat facing him. Mm-hmm. You sit, excited to be with him again. You dig into your burger. You both eat in silence for a while, the awkwardness in the air quite palpable. You finally decide to break the silence. So, what are you doing here? Bob almost chokes again, he takes a big, loud swig from his soda before answering. You see sweat starting to pearl on his forehead. The man glances around the food court. I wanted to surprise you? You immediately break out into a grin. Aw, that's so sweet of you. He doesn't answer. Instead, Bob stares at you, his face hardly changing. I hope I didn't ruin his surprise. Death by hammers. Fazzle! Are you saying we're gonna club Bob to death with a bunch of hammers or something? What the fuck? No? What do you mean? What do you mean? The main character... You know what? Main character's a little dense. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to club them to death with the fucking hammers. You both finish your meal, your hunger for food and company now satiated. Bob sighs, crumbling the burger's wrapper into his big hand. That was one of the suckiest burgers I've ever had. I'm gonna agree. I mean, that makes sense. Nothing compares to your burgers. Bob grins a proud look on his face. You're damn right. With a hum, you take a look around the mall. You want to see what else the mall has to offer. So, is there anything else to do around here? Bob narrows his eyes a bit. He seems to be thinking about it. There's an old arcade here, I guess. Oh, really? I want to check it out. That could be fun. Do you want to come with? Bob's gaze flits elsewhere and then back to you. He was dithering about his decision. Although it seems he found his answer. Sure, why not? He stands up, throws his trash into a nearby trash can. You follow right behind him, doing the same. You walk further into the mall with Bob, looking through the windows of the stores that you haven't seen yet. Gay Bauger. Wow. The fucking anime-ass, like, fucking... Oh my god. It doesn't take long for you to start hearing the sounds of games all play their own sound effects. Well, here we are. Oh. Walking to the arcade, you immediately see that it isn't definitely old. The carpet has a neon retro look to it, and lots of the games, if not all, are very old school. Is it a corpse? What the fuck? Meat beaters? Oh my god. There's so many innuendos in this fucking game, bro. Spooky cabinet, skee ball, retro I think the spooky cabinet would probably be the best option. I think the spooky cabinet. There was one game that grabbed your attention. The art on the machine was rather interesting, featuring a skeleton on it that was definitely screaming, "I am a horror game." Walk into the cabinet reading the game. It has little toy guns. Corpse. Is this a play on House of the Dead? Or like something else? Because this reminds me of like House of the Dead. It looks pretty spooky. Oh, this? It's alright. You put some money into the machine and a loud scary ambience begins playing. As you play the game, you can't help but jump every time something pops on the screen and runs up to your character. You don't get very far into the game considering you close your eyes half the time. Bob, however, seems completely unfazed. There's a ooga booga. After the game over screen appears, you feel some relief. So, what do you think? Why horrifying? I'm gonna see what They're doing the spooky dance, yeah. Horrifying or lie? I'm gonna... Mawile appeared in the fucking chat. Let's go. I'm gonna be truthful here. You huff slightly, looking up at Bob. There were so many jump scares. I thought my soul was gonna leave my body. Bob bursts out in laughter as he holds onto his stomach. You're about scared as a pussy cat in a dog pound. I for sure thought you were gonna sweat those pants of yours with how hard you were flinching. Hey! I'm just messing. You take another look around you, perking up as you see what seems to be a photo booth in the corner. Oh, look! Grabbing Bob's arms, you lead him into the photo booth. It's just as old as everything else in the arcade, but as you push the curtain back, you see the screen is still on. Perfect. A photo booth? Yeah, I want to take some photos for memories, you know? Holding the curtain open, you climb inside. Bob follows after hesitating for a second, squeezing into the space beside you. Is he gonna fit? I don't... Photo booths usually aren't really big, right? Aren't they, like, certain sizes? I don't know. You put in the money excitedly, pressing at some of the options for the pictures. It starts a countdown, you quickly sit up. Smile! Aw, the photos are cute. The photos are actually really cute. Aw, we look great. You hold out the strip of pictures for Bob to see, and he gives a low grunt in response. You watch as he climbs out of the booth, scooting along the seat to follow him out. Want to keep looking around the mall? Bob shrugs indifferently. Fine by me. Dude, you don't seem like you want to fucking be here. You're making me mad. Still full of post-photo booth warmness, you walk out of the arcade with Bob. Oh, wait. It's not just emotional warmness. There's a pretzel booth nearby. It smells pretty good with that trademark blend of tender treats and savory sweet seasonings filling your senses. Tender treats. Anyway. Even Bob's staring at it. Salty sticks. I could really go for some salties. Really? The little cinnamon bites are pretty good, I'd say. It sure does smell like it. You walk up to the stand as Bob follows close behind. Hey, look, it's Rick! An exhausted cashier tilts his head as he sees you two approach. Hello, You glance at his name tag. Rick! Did this guy fall asleep with his eyes open or something? Trying to make some small talk to lift his spirits. The pretzels smell amazing. Rick sighs heavily, pinching the bridge of his nose as he speaks. Please just order. His voice is drier than the displayed pretzel that's rotating next to his head. Oh, The options seem daunting with a menu full of flavors, flavor combinations, and dipping sauces that seem to loom heavier the longer you stare at them. Eventually, you hone in on the aforementioned cinnamon bites. They seem delicious. I'll have the cinnamon pretzel bites, please. Rick doesn't respond and taps your order into the register. As you fish for your wallet, he pauses and looks at you again. He speaks robotically, clearly just regurgitating something his boss told him to say. Same brain cell. Oh, God. For an extra 50 cents, you can order a couple pretzel bites. Okay. It's a saltastic deal. Jesus. Oh, thank you. Ignoring the fact that he's most likely required as an employee to say that, you think over your options. If you got an extra cup, what would you do with it? You weren't sure you could eat 2 cups by yourself at this point, but a discount is a discount. And you have Bob here too. Maybe he'd like some. I think I want to be nice. I want to be nice to Bob. I think I do here. I want to save here. Treat Bob. I'll get an extra cup then. What flavor? You turn to Bob and he glances down at you. Cinnamon ones, right? Oh, yeah. You turn back to Rick, nodding. Same flavor then. Rick notes this and adds it to your order. After you pay, Rick hands you 2 cups of warm pretzel bites. Thanks. Have a saltastic day. He drones, returning to his busy task of 1,000 yards staring ahead of him. Yeah, give to Bob. Bob deserves a little treat. I'm gonna win this man over, even if it kills me. It probably will. He'll be the one doing it. He'll be the one plunging the knife into my fucking chest. Or slitting my throat, or however he chooses to do it. You and Bob make your way back to the main area of the food court. As you walk, you hold one of the cups out to him. Here, wouldn't want them to get cold. Bob accepts the cup, nodding his head to you in thanks. You two have your snack together, Bob chomping down like popcorn while you savor each bite. You attempt to make some more conversation with him as you walk, though Bob just stares at you as you speak to him, unanswering. You figured maybe talking to him can wait a bit. Eventually, though, you two finish your snack. Well, it's more like Bob finished a couple minutes ago and he's been awkwardly staring at you while you eat. You two find a nearby garbage can, and he chuckles up, chucks his cup towards the hole. I love that he's standing here and he's pointing to meaty buns in this pose. lmao, I have Bob for a month. My brain, God. And misses. You ain't see that. Yeah, I totally didn't see it, buddy. He says, making his way over to the trash can and picking up his cup. Sure. You pose with a teasing smile, giggling at him. Yeah, you're hallucinating, I'm pretty sure. He takes a spot next to you again before retrying his shot. He makes it this time, turning to you with a smug smile. First try. You laugh, nodding. Yeah, good aim. After your snack, you walk alongside Bob as you two check out more of the mall. There were more shops to peep into the windows of, and some other small kiosks with interesting knickknacks. Yeah, I know what exactly that wiener thing is. What do you mean you know exactly what the wiener thing is? I'm scared to know what the fuck you mean. It's a waffle maker. Yes, I know it. Yes, Fox. It's a waffle. It's a wiener waffle maker. Yes. Which is really funny. $170 on Amazon. Why did you look it up? Why did... What the fuck is wrong with you? That's so funny, dude. What the fuck is that? Oh god. You would though. I looked that up years ago. Why do you remember then? Now I'm concerned. It's one thing if you looked it up now. It's another when you looked it up years ago and you remember. What the fuck? Sent you the link. Why did you? One of my wish list. Oh my god, you would. Can't show this on stream, but I want to look. Oh my god, it is. It's. Oh my god, bruh. Fucking building over there, Devil's Playhouse. And a beautiful fountain, brimming with gentle water and assorted coins collecting the inside of it. A couple of small patrons are sitting on benches that stretch along the outside of the fountain. The soft rushing of the water hushes the sounds of people around you. You let out a soft sigh, letting yourself just enjoy the comforting ambience. As you relax, you begin to think about your time at the mall. It was better than what you had anticipated, especially with Bob making a surprise appearance. Suddenly, your quiet moment is interrupted by a comically loud crunch. Was that the eating sound effect from fucking Stardew Valley? Was that the eating sound effect from Stardew Valley? There's no fucking way. That's so stupid. Jesus, fuck. I'd get it for personal reasons myself, honestly. I don't give a fuck, but that's just funny because then you can say you're eating dick waffles. But no, the eating sound effect was stupid. I'm sorry, that was dumb. That was so dumb. I love it though. I do love it. It's dumb, but I love it. I got a little slate tear in my eye from it 'cause it's so stupid. Lifting your head up, you look at Bob. You see him tossing a little piece of candy in his mouth. Where did you get that? Bob doesn't give you a verbal answer. Instead, he gestures over in front of him. There were some very old and very dusty-looking candy dispensers across the way, and you feel your stomach twist in disgust. Looking back at Bob, you frown. Bob, did you eat old-ass fucking candy, bro? Bob, I'm not gonna lie, that candy looks older than my grandma. He narrows his eyes at you and shoves more candy in his mouth. His glare doesn't let up as he continues to eat the most likely expired candy. You look away, unable to hold his gaze anymore. Never mind. Attention shoppers, it is now 8:50 p.m. and the mall will be closing in 10 minutes. Please finalize any purchases. The mall will reopen in the morning tomorrow at 10 a.m. Thank you for shopping with us and have a great evening. Okay. Bob, I swear. I wanted to make stuffed penis waffles and found that. Me and Bob agree on something else. Oh, no. Well, there was your cue to get going. As you gather yourself to leave, you see a penny on the floor by your feet. As you bend down, you notice it's face up. A lucky penny. How cool. Picking it off the ground, you look at the fountain in front of you and then back at Bob. I found a lucky penny. I kind of want to make a wish now. Do you want to do it with me? Bob looks at you, raising an eyebrow at your eagerness. Can't. Used up all my change to buy the candy. Oh. I can offer a coin. I'll offer a coin. I think I might have another one. Pulling out your wallet, you dig through it and find a single penny. Haha! Here we go! He holds out his hand, palm up, and watches you place the coin in his hand. Unceremoniously, he moves the penny to rest against his thumb and flicks it over towards the fountain. It lands in with a small splish. You follow suit, mirroring his action and flicking it into the fountain in the same fashion. I hope my wish comes true. Bob looks at you, eyebrows raising questioningly. I wish we could be friends forever. Looking over at Bob, you grin at him. And what did you wish for? Bob places his hands in his pockets. Lower gas prices? He says simply. Oh, well, that's a pretty good wish, too. Bob turns away and begins walking towards the mall's exit, and you quickly jog to catch up with him. Jesus Christ. What the fuck did you say? Hold up. Candy don't fucking expire, and fuck you for saying no. Jeez. Honestly, I didn't know what it was gonna entail if I picked the top one. I probably shouldn't have picked it, but whatever. I mean, if we bought some candy, but if you bought some candy, but I don't eat random candy off the floor. Based. Fair. As you step outside, you look towards the sky, noticing just how dark it got. A mix of rich dark blues and purple swirls above you prettily. Before you go your separate ways, you stop Bob before he gets too far. Hey, so I was wondering if you wanted to come over to my place tomorrow. Bob blinks at you a few times and gives you a little shrug. Sure. You smile at him, excited at the thought of Bob coming over to your place. Why the fuck are you inviting him to your house? We love gas prices. Yeah. Bob takes a glance at the sky, then looks back at you. Well, it's awful dark out. You want me to walk you home? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Should we let him walk me home? You're dead. I kind of want to see what happens if I let him walk me home. I kind of want to see. Fuck it, let's do it. It's probably a stupid answer. It's a good thing I saved. It's probably dumb. He's probably gonna kill me. He's probably gonna strangle me. Are you sure? I mean, I wouldn't mind, though. Now, don't you worry, Sandra. I know this town like the back of my own hand. Let's get you home fast. We wouldn't run into any trouble on our walk. You're not in agreement. You're right. We should get going. Before you could even start walking, however, a loud ring startles you. You look over to Bob. He digs his phone out of his pocket and squints at the caller ID. He immediately answers. Hello? You see Bob's face become increasingly more annoyed by the second as he listens as to whoever is on the other end. Are you sure? Can't I just do it later? Fine. With a disgruntled sigh, Bob hangs up the call and stuffs his phone back into his pocket. He turns his attention to you, still annoyed. I got some personal matters I have to take care of. You're gonna have to walk alone. Shouldn't be too bad. You figured it must be really important. It's okay, I understand. Thank you for offering, though. I appreciate it. You give Bob a wave as you begin to make your way home. Good night, Bob. It doesn't take you very long, and before you know it, you're turning into your yard. Home sweet home. So I didn't die. Locking the door and entering inside, you yawn and stretch your arms with a little groan. You're very tired, and it was definitely time for bed. What the fuck just appeared? A Poochiana appeared! Hey, yo, I'm gonna see if I can try to get my phone to cooperate. It's probably not going to. I would like to catch the fucking Poochiana, damn it. Catch Ultra Ball. Boop. I'm totally using an Ultra Ball to catch a stinky little dog. Anyway, too bad he can't help us sleep. Yeah, that would be nice. You were very tired, and it was definitely time for bed. Heading upstairs, you change out of your streetwear and into your comfy pajamas. Gathering up the clothes, you throw them in a nearby laundry basket and go to the bathroom to wash up. You go through your typical nighttime routine and sigh as you finally feel relaxed. You climb into bed with a contented sigh, feeling the warmth of the covers enveloping you. Lord knows that I need that. Need it? Yeah, fair. As you lay there, you immediately feel your mind and body relax. Closing your eyes, take a few deep breaths and allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful sleep. Thanks for playing! Yay! Goober. Oh, I guess that's the end of the fucking damn, that did not much happened. That was 3 chapters? Was that 3 chapters? Hold on, I'm gonna put the lo-fi back on. That was we got the fucking that was fat. That was same with Moon. Fair. But yeah, no, I wonder, didn't go the way I'd planned it or hoped at all, actually. Because it's 3 chapters. I wonder how many chapters are going to be in this then. Makes me curious on what other options would change turn of events. I mean, I did save a good, wait, well, yes, Fox? Yes, it is part of the name, yes. But yeah, there's really not anything NSFW that happens. Also, I just noticed my fucking thing isn't working. When was somebody gonna tell me that my thing wasn't working? Hold on. There we go. Is it working now? Yeah, there we go. That's been doing that to you down bad. Listen, there's nothing NSFW in it at all yet. Like, at all, unfortunately. Aside from the dick waffles, but we're not gonna talk about that. Makes me curious about what the other routes could pertain. And it's 8:41. How long have I been streaming? Oh, almost a little over 2.5 hours. Shit. Yet, unfortunately. Shush. I would continue, but I have other stuff to do. And again, this was just me playing through it to see what would happen. Bob seemed completely disinterested with me the entire fucking time, by the way. I mean, I've seen routes. Fair. He just seemed completely uninterested and at one point almost got a chance to fucking eat me. So there was that, I guess, but... You insulted his candy. I didn't insult the candy choice. I insulted the fact that it was probably old as shit. Also, I didn't even know what that would have done anyway. I was curious, okay? I was curious. I can reload the save and choose the other option and see what happens. I don't really know what the fuck would have happened. You know what? Fuck it. We'll load it. We'll load this one. We'll load that one back up. Hold on. Where the fuck is it? Is it? No, it's in 2. It's right here. Okay, we're gonna turn this down again. Just because you want, it's still candy. Okay, we're gonna choose the other option where we don't insult him, so you'll be happy about it. You open your mouth to say something, instead you decide not to and just ignore it. Although it would be a lie if you said you weren't cringing in disgust as he chomps away at the candy. Obviously, we already read this. You to get going. I don't think this is gonna be any different. Although I wasn't flat out flirting with him either in this route. I wonder what would have happened if I was flirting with him the entire time. I am clicking through it really quickly, but I am glancing through things. What the fuck is happening? Eat him in that way. Oh, God. What the fuck just happened? Okay, we're gonna go fucking... Okay, I just wanted to see what would happen if I didn't insult him. It didn't seem to really matter. Also, Fox... Quit being an enabler, dude. It took me forever to get through this time. Get a good stretch in. Wait, in what way, Jester? It's a dirty joke? I'm just gonna say that now. It's just him being a dirty goober. That's all you need to know. Ah, you did redeem a stretch. God damn it. Oh, I could use it, so. Alright. I redeem points for dirty joke. Fair enough.